Uga says
Sunshine Ugo.
all right, I love that Sunshine in my name, honey. That should be my name, Sunshine Uga. All right, today we are here to ask you questions. If you were asked today to go back in time and you are 20 again, what will you change? So this question is for Miss Yole and you guys watching.
Well, my 20s was very, very confusing. I had to make a lot of decisions, in my 20s. I was excited to be an adult, number one. But being an adult takes a lot of risks and decision making. And if your brain is not well developed, if you don't have enough experience, you're going to make so many mistakes. In my 20s, I also came into the US. So I had to learn to be independent also in my 20s. So I made so many decisions or not making consistent decisions that will last me a long time. So if there's anything that I want to change now, understand, in my 20s I should have been more goal driven. For example, we came into America, everybody's a nurse. You understand?
Tell me about it.
I had enough. I could have said, okay, yes, I want to be a nurse, but I could have been something else other than being a nurse.
But it's not too late though.
I know it's not too late, but my dear, the body is not cooperating. You could have been a medical doctor. All right, I could have been I could be an engineer or something else different. I could have started the business. You know what it means to start a business when you're young, like you're 26, 27, 28. You have that mindset.
That's why in this day and time, we have to always tell our kids about the independence of having your own business, working for yourself, and it helps you build wealth for the next generation. So for me, in my 20s, it was time for me to explore. Okay, so I had a lot of lapse in judgment. I'll say like, if I'm well informed, those decisions I'll reverse them. Okay, so in your 20s is when you build your foundation. It's when you build your foundation for your career. Asked to change something in my 20s, I think I'll build a solid foundation because now I'm in my and I'm trying to learn new things. And in my 20s, I think I was overzealous about being an adult, knowing what is happening with adults and, what is a club like, what is having a boyfriend like. And even though I started late in my 20s, but at least, if it was to be reversed, I think I'll put first trying to make money first, trying to build a business, trying to, find my way. Because, and then, making some decisions that are wise, like friends. I am somebody that tolerates so much from friends. I don't know when to stop and walk away. Some friends don't serve you.
So you're tolerating me now?
You need to you need to know when to turn around and walk away. But in my 20s, I was not like that. I'll sit there, I'll continue with you, and I'll keep taking it. So I think it will. If I were to do it again, I'll know what relationships are very toxic and it's not serving me, and I'll be able to walk away. Okay. So and I'll be able to make more risk, take more risk when it comes to like finance, because if you don't take risks, especially in business, you don't prosper.
Exactly.
Because you have to take that leap that will push you to the next level. So
and being able to take those risks is like if we had good mentors.
Yes.
Sometimes the environment you find yourself.
I mean, my mom was a businesswoman, and she taught us a lot about business and stuff. But I wish I know what I know today. I think coming to America also, the exposure kind of opens your eyes to new things. So that's why I tell my people, like, think about owning your own business. Imagine if you have a product now with your name on it in the market.
And you started like 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
Imagine what that is. God. Okay?
Yeah.
So you see people that have Milo locks, they were just people like us. Okay? So imagine if you have that. So I keep imagining that in my mind. That's why I work so hard today. I make soap, I make cream, I make this. But I wish I started in my 20s.
Multi-talented.
Oh Lord Jesus. So
what I knew then is try not to impress people.
oh yes,
Just
that's
trying to
another
just
thing.
do what works for you. Like
We were
it's
so
what
scared. I mean, I'll learn to protect my peace, you know, and also take more risk. I'll learn to financially be, you know, very, very clear about my financial life. What I mean by that is saving money was not in it. You think you have
time.
you have time, right?
You know.
But this is time you could have saved money and start up a business, or you can save money that you can use and buy a house cash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and coming to America, everybody talks about being a nurse. I wish somebody told me that food was a good business too.
I know.
You know?
Even learning a skill like opening up a salon.
It's something.
You know,
So,
learning a skill like sewing
Yeah.
clothes.
yeah.
You know, if I'm there right
I mean,
now,
school is not a scam. That's not what we're trying to say. School is good because without school, we'll not have the knowledge we have today.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is that you have to be wise in every decision you take. So, go for the ones that will serve you right.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for the ones that will build you.
Exactly.
Go for the things that will protect you. The earlier, the better. So, the young ones listening to us, this is time for you to start thinking about how am I going to use these skills that I got from school to build me outside of here.
yeah. Also, have a meaningful friendship because your friendship determines a lot of things. How you think, how you reason, how you relate, what products you're going to be in future.
They say, tell me you who is your friend and I'll tell you who you are. So
Imagine if I knew this young lady when I was married. To me by now,
she'll become a singer by
who
now.
would have had? She's not a gospel singer. So you guys should go check her out. She's a gospel singer now.
Yes, go to Daisy Official. Make sure you listen to my single.
Exactly,
It's released yesterday, so make sure you go there and see.
Congratulations, girl.
Thank you, thank you.
So, you know, your friendship really and people around you, family, you know, the advice you get from people really affects your knowledge and your productivity, you know.
I mean, left from my family. If I followed their footsteps, maybe I'll be a pastor by now.
Hey.
Oh Lord.
my goodness.
All right. So, but you know, we were young. We can reverse time, but it's not too late. So we're gonna forge ahead. Even though we didn't do it in our 20s, we'll still do it now. So it's not late.
At the moment, right now, where we are now, I'm happy where I am right now. As in, like, I feel like I've learned so much. I'm in a place whereby I'm making decisions that works well for me, you know. So I feel like right now it's a safe time to correct what you missed or what you can change, and also to build on what you already. Do you have any regrets or you're okay?
I don't have any regrets because whatever that happened in my 20s made me who I am today.
Yes, exactly.
And remember, it was in my 20s I started my family and I had these beautiful kids and it's just awesome. So much happened in 20s, but I can't regret nothing.
Me,
You know.
same here. I don't regret anything. I'm happy for the relationship I've had. I'm happy that I'm able to decide what I want for myself. I'm happy that I've learned from my mistake and I'm still moving ahead. And I still have an opportunity to be who I want to be and set goals, teach other people, be an entrepreneur like my lady, you know. So don't see even if you're in your 40s or 50s or so, don't feel as if
The world is not ending, okay?
You still have a chance to fix.
We still have time.
I mean, Kentucky started his business when he was in the 50s. So, I mean, you still got time to do whatever you want to do. But now, even in your 20s, hey, pick up yourself.
It's time to go. Let's go.
Exactly. Focus on
Anyways,
yourself.
this is us thinking out loud. See you next time. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share. And call your neighbors.
Yeah, so...